All right, welcome back. Sasha Alexander is with us right now. This is the fourth season, huh?
Yeah, Rizzoli and Isles, such a big show. She plays with Angie Harmon. Take a look.
Jane, are they here? Who?
The feds.
Yes. You see that guy right there with the nose ring and the bolt through his ear? That's our lead agent. Yeah, no, Maura.
No.
No.
Well, they do have burgers. This sounds good. The scrambled tofu patty.
Yummy. Get it with a side of mung bean fries.
We're loving our matching pink and discussing the ins and outs of twerking. Because this is a new thing for us, twerking.
Oh, I can teach you twerking if that's what you
Steve's
want.
been doing it since the 50s or 60s.
I didn't even
apparently.
know what it meant till the other day.
Yeah, I kind of wish I didn't know.
We'll twerk later.
How are you?
Great, thank you.
Fourth season.
Yes.
And people love, love, love this show. It does so well. You must be thrilled.
I am. It's so fun. We're really grateful to be in the fourth year. I think it's so competitive and so much is out there.
Yeah.
So it's wonderful to have such a
And you
great
get to work
base.
with Angie.
You get to work with Angie and Bruce McGill and Lorraine Bracco and
Any
Jordan
pros?
Bruce.
Any people with track
Some
records?
veterans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what?
What? What?
He's being
Got me for a
sarcastic.
I'm still waking up.
Don't
yeah.
try to stump her this early.
It's so, no, they're great. We laugh a lot. We have a good time. Good group.
So what's up with Mara?
Shots of tequila.
Well, you know, Maura's got family problems. I like to think that the Rizzolis on the show are all the kind of people you want to have Sunday dinner with, but Maura's family's like the opposite.
Yeah, they're like,
So,
don't invite them.
yes, don't invite them. We don't know what's going to happen if they show up. Patty Doyle, Maura's father, is back, and he is going through a RICO trial. So he's still wreaking havoc in prison, and that causes Jane and the team a lot of issues. There's people still just getting a lot of trouble going on.
Your character is kind of like an encyclopedia, right?
A little bit.
that won't stop.
It sounds like someone I know.
Oh, who would that be? Okay. And it is that ability to know everything, but spout it when people don't necessarily want to hear it.
That sounds like
Right.
someone I know.
Right.
She's being very cruel to me. Right
I'm not being cruel. I'm just being honest. Anyhow.
Information.
It's not a bad quality. I think it's lovely to be able to have that kind of information.
Information annoys her. You know how that
Sometimes
goes.
it makes my ears bleed.
Well, that's what Maura does. She goes
Yeah.
off on these tangents and nobody
Right.
understands what she's saying. And Angie does such a fantastic job of doing this deadpan, I don't know what you're talking about. And I really, can we just move on? This week, actually, I had to use cue cards for the first time in 4
I was
years.
going to say, how do you nail this all down?
You know, I work on it the night before and I Google everything and sort of make sure I really understand it, but it's still difficult because you're not used to saying the words and having them come out of your
Ever
mouth.
get them wrong?
Right.
You probably have somebody on set who knows the words, right?
No.
Oh.
What do you mean? Somebody knows?
Like a helper?
No, there's
No.
no helper. I am all alone,
Yeah,
Steve. All alone.
I
in
know
my,
what it's like.
in my
It seems so
misery.
much fancier than it is, you know?
so
My
the
cast is very helpful to me because they sit there patiently as I stumble through it, but it's very
do you
hard.
things ever run and then you hear back from other forensic people saying, no, the pronunciation is wrong?
No, there's this wonderful thing on the iPhone now, the encyclopedias, the dictionaries, where
the
they
app
can
with
sound
you.
them out
How'd
for
you
you.
say?
Yeah.
I use that all the time.
So they sound them
When
out.
I get
so sometimes-
embarrassed about asking Steve, you don't even know I do this.
I didn't realize you did it.
I have an app.
Yeah.
And then it'll say it in my ear how to pronounce the word if I get
Yeah,
stumped.
there you go. And so I sometimes do that before we roll. I will just listen to it, or I record it and listen to it in the car on the way to work. But this week I had 12 very difficult words that I had to describe all these germs that you can get from a garbage bag.
Yes.
And so all this bacteria, and I had to list them off in kind of an OCD way. And there was no way I could memorize them. So they wrote them on these cue cards, and it was.
Now
you
that
know,
can be distracting too.
Absolutely.
Because you're trying to play it off like you're not reading.
Like you're not
and-
reading, and then you're putting it between the actors, and
you
you're
have to do
trying
it.
to
Do
kind of
you
look
have to do
off
it
and
in
do
one take, or are you allowed to go from one camera to no, you can't do that. It's one take.
Well, it's not one take. We'll just do it over and over.
Yeah.
But
I mean, one all the way through. That's what I mean.
Yes, all the way through.
Okay. And you get right to the end, and you're thinking, "I'm right at the end," and
And someone
boom!
starts
Oh,
laughing.
and I got the wrong one.
Yeah, got the
I
wrong
know.
one.
And then you
I
mess up
know.
on the.
Well, when I got them right, actually, I truly did one of those.
Yes!
It's like I ran a race. I was so proud of myself.
You can hear the pronunciation of those words on Rizzoli and I. Come on back here. Rizzoli and Isles, season premiere tonight at 9 o'clock on TN.
No, I really want to see this episode.
Great to see you,
Thank
Sasha.
you.
Thank you
Nice
so
to see
much.
you
So good to
guys.
meet you.
Thank you.